Um, Hopefully some of you can read this. If you can't, Warda, could you read the essential question? Shh. Wait, stop. Ladies, relax. Okay.
Describe an event or historical figure using multimedia technology that you studied during social studies this year and demonstrate how it transformed history.
Okay. What are some of the key words there?
Historical figure.
Historical figure, okay. What else?
Multimedia technology.
Exactly. So what are you sitting here to do? Gentlemen, what are you doing, or what are you think you're going to be doing today with multimedia technology?
Show how history may influence our country
And how are you going to show it?
through the use of technology.
Doing what?
Like making a poster, making blog.
Exactly. Wait, I have people reading and typing. Take your hands off the keyboard and focus. Yes, you're going to use multimedia technology to study a figure or event in history. And for you, history is limited to what you learned when?
Was in
This year. Okay, we're going to open it up to what you learned this year. And I'm going to just highlight one word here. Well, actually, I highlight all of it. It's not letting me. What does that word transformed mean? Yes.
how it changed.
How it changed. I really think you guys are going to be very good at describing a historical figure and event. That's great. I know you probably know your stuff. Just make sure the second part of your Glockster is how it transformed America. Okay? So it's almost like I don't know, you pick a template, you choose how you want to do it. If you want to do a timeline, just make sure you have data information on the event or person and the transformation that, what?
That occurred
Where?
in history.
In history, and where?
In America.
In America, because you're doing American history. Got it? Okay? Now, if you look here, can someone read, say, this little bullet point right here? I want some good eyes. Yes, Dario?
Interact, collaborate, and publish with peers, experts, or other employing a variety of digital environments and media.
Okay. So this is the ISTE standards. You have the Common Core standards here. What I've added is the ISTE standards. That's technology standards that link to all this. So when you're in a technology class, you're going to have the Common Core standards and our technology standards. So are you guys going to collaborate with your peers? What do you think? You're sitting right next to people. Is it okay if you kind of look at some of their ideas? What do you think? Tricky question. Everyone tells you don't copy. But when it says collaborate with your peers,
Well, I guess like you can take the idea, but not like make it like and the copy of this or her work.
exactly, I used it perfectly. You can take someone's idea next to them. Look, how many people are really creative here? How many people think they're just creative? 1, 2 people. I know I'm not particularly creative. I would rather just write a paper and get facts down rather than get something that looks great. And I just don't have that. So if somebody next to you has a project that is really, really a strong project, do you mind if I just use how you did this, how this looks? Okay? I don't mind. I want you to collaborate with your peers and share information. Do I want you copying and pasting things?
No.
No. But feel free to say, wow, he's got something that looks really great. Do you mind if I just use how you set it up? Okay? I don't mind if you do that. Everybody set up into Glockster now? Logged on?
How do you,
Okay.
where does it stream the text? I was supposed to-
Okay. Board is already looking to put in some text. I'm going to show you now how to work and set up in Glockster. Okay. Take your book back. Yes.
Which would be better, the Gold Rush or Lucent?
Well, that's what you're going to find, okay? Lewis and Clark was something that was really, for me, discovering the West was something unbelievable. The railroads came from that. I don't know why someone got me out of blocks to here, but let me just get into blocks here. Because our Congress had to fund money for the railroads that went across, and they used Lewis and Clark's mapping to say it's, you know, what's there. So anyway, you're the expert because you went through the course, okay? You pick. All right. All right. Let's look. I'm going to show really quick some points that we're going to work with here. If I can get logged in here. Just give me a second, guys. Okay. Boy, I'm glad we didn't do this in the upper lab. It might have taken even longer. Okay. All right. I'm going to open up. I can't believe it's been so long. Take a look at your rubric. Take a look at your rubric, stop what you're doing for a second. What do you notice on mine? This is not up yet, but what do you notice on mine? What did I include on my blocks so far? Yes?
You include a graph and then a video of yourself.
Okay.
And then an image, I guess, of yourself.
Yeah, it's not showing some of this yet. Hopefully it'll come up in a second. Let me get a different one. So what is multimedia? What does multimedia mean? Some of you are not particularly, some of the content, I don't know. I'm going to get back to my dashboard and open up another one here. Okay, let's try this one. So I still didn't get a definition of multimedia. What do you think multimedia means? Multis, and then media. Yes?
It means like videos and pictures.
Videos, pictures. Yeah, different. Media means a way to express yourself, whether it's writing, videos. So different ways of expressing yourself here. All right. What is, I have some video here. All right. I have what? Text here. If I scroll down, I'll have a if I scroll down here, I have an audio, videos, text, images. So it's a multimedia presentation. I'm going to show you now how to work with this a little bit. If I want to edit something, I'm going to go to edit this blog. Now you will pick the template. Has anyone not picked the template yet? All right, so you have to search for a template. You're searching for a template here. Now, if I want to take this here, and right now you have, I think you have little text boxes with what kind of language in them? Any idea? I think it looks like Latin to me. Whatever it is, you're going to have Latin in there. So you're going to want to edit those text boxes. And if you click on a text box, whether it's here or anywhere, you're going to get a little screen with pull-down menus here. The first thing I'm going to do, I might go to text here and pick a font. Pick a color. You might have a blue background. If you have a blue background or a dark background, are you going to make your text what color do you think?
Light.
white might be a good choice, right? White on a dark background looks good. If you have a light background like I do, I'm going to stick with black. If I didn't, I would come here and pick a color I want. I don't know, have a light background, maybe a red or something like that here. And then I would highlight this, and I would put the okay. I would go back here. I might capitalize my Revolutionary War. My color, I'll go back here, change my color to red, and leave that there. If I go back out of it here, watch what I can do. I can take this here, and I can, if I go back, if I put it there, watch what happens to forward and backward buttons. See how that is under now? I put it behind our thing. Ariel, stop what you're doing. Stop. I guarantee you know some of the tricks by just using, but you don't know all the tricks. Let me show you all the tricks, and then I'll let you guys go. Okay? So that's a forward and backwards button. If I really like how I've set this particular text box out, I can go ahead and make a copy of it and set it up here and make a new text box here. If I go here, I don't like it, I can hit delete. What I really like with the templates is, look at these headings here. I like how the different headings look. If I want to make a bunch of copies of a great heading, I'm just going to make a copy, and I'll make a heading on different ones here. All right? I love that part here. On this here, if I want to go ahead and this is shadowing techniques. I wouldn't worry about being specific on shadowing and things like that. I'm going to show you more boxes here, but for now, use the editing tool to change your colors and your text. And I'd like you to get a text box in today with text, because I'm going to show you how to work with images too, but what's harder, to get an image or your text? Excuse me. What's harder, data and text or getting pictures? The data and text. Please start giving me a text box with what happened and how it changed the course of history. It's called the watershed event. Something that just changes direction of something. Okay? Revolutionary War definitely was a watershed event. Having two people walk across the West in the country and decide what's out there, report back to Congress, and hey, this is what's here. All right? That's a watershed event. Okay? So you have to pick the event and how it changed. So I should teach 2 text boxes today. It doesn't have to be complete. Just get your idea ready. I want you off the computers, and listening is important. Okay? So I'm going to show you now. If I want to take here. Maybe I should listen. You know what? Let's stick with the text for a couple minutes. I'm going to walk around. Make sure you get some text boxes of what you want to do. And remember, what you're going to do is take a text box here and click on the text and change your text. Once you highlight it and drag it, you're going to change your text color and do some typing. Just give me 2 text boxes with an event and how it changed. Yes?
So if I want to use this template, but I can't work on it because like somebody hasn't someone say
Oh, okay. So you picked that?
yeah, but this is someone.
All right.
How do you take the text out?
Watch. See how I change the size and color of the text, or just change what I want? Highlight the text. Here. Highlight it. Take the tool, highlight it, and now it doesn't let you? Then take a regular template. Okay?
I don't know.
All right, show it here. If. Huh? Guys, let me show you the images while I'm here, and then I'll let you go, okay? So stop, watch how you select images here. We can't access YouTube. It really puts a big, big crimp on what we can do, but we can access images. If you go to the image section here, and I put search image, watch what, if I put Civil War, . Yeah, I didn't click. Watch what happens. Watch. I don't want you watching this, I know, but I'm sorry, it's taking a little bit long. Okay, I get some nice images from what I can see so far. I can scroll through and do other images, right? Now watch what happens. You watching? Watch what happens if I change my search and I put, you know what? These are just pictures. That's all kind of nice, but I need some more specific information. I'm going to put Civil War map. All right. Watch if I click on it, it shows it here, and I'm going to put use it. Now look at my graphic. Here. Look at the legend. The Union Cap. Look at all the information I have on this particular graphic instead of just a picture of a soldier. Now, you can have a picture of a soldier and how they look. That's great. But your graphics should be, they should serve a purpose for your overall project, okay? Don't just stick a picture on it because it looks nice. So once my picture is here, I can resize it. All right, I can move around where I want. All right? So a couple of good graphics, a couple of good text box, one showing the event and one showing the what? You're typing. Stop. Hands in the air. Everyone's hands in the air. Up, 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 up. I told, didn't want to tell you. I knew, oh, Simon said, put your hands in the air, I should go, right? I knew that you're going to want to play. But if you don't have the right start, all right, put your hands down. If you don't show me a text box, the Civil War started in 18-something. And then another text box, it transformed America. Slavery was abolished, okay? Even if you have those two text boxes as your start, and a couple graphics, that's great. Because then I see, hey, you're on the right track. You're showing how an event transformed the United States, okay? Got it? All right, you can work with your peers, work on your own, and good luck, okay? Yes.
This is
You doing all that from your memory? That's good. If you hit a dead end, change your template. You can change your topic. It's up to you.
Can I do a 3 branches of fellowship?
Did you study it?
Yeah.
Is our government unique?
Yeah.
Okay. Did it change how the United States developed? Was it important to that development? If you can prove that, then yeah. Picking what? Oh, no, that's what listen, I'm like the least creative guy here, all right? Now, what do you want to do? Okay. You'll see some timelines here. Do you have dates when they discovered different things? All right. Use the timeline, right? Start a couple text box and bring in your data next time. All right? So, oh, hold it. You have your notes? Okay. You wanted to just leave a picture in the back? I didn't want to show you that yet. If you go here, actually this wand tool, see how it makes it like transparent? Oh, the wall, that could be your wall here. See that? Is that a picture? Delete that. I didn't want you to get that technical already. All right? Let's see. But why, if you don't like the picture, why don't you just take your blank screen then? So, okay. Now, if that's going to be a picture, you might want to make it a little bit lighter or darker, okay? See, I told you guys much more creative than I am. What? Oh, because you like the headings and things like that? Yeah. All right. Go to your wall and get another image.
No, I just want this image that's on there whole time.
Oh, with everything else?
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty darker here. And see how this is light? So maybe make that image lighter. I wouldn't worry about that too much now. We're getting a little bit good. Or you take a blank screen and put your own image there. Because the headings here aren't really that great, you know? So you can do this and this. Try that. I don't know.
I'll put them her.
No, it's okay.
Ileana's working on her background a lot. But Ileana, try to get your text boxes going, okay?
Yeah.
All right? Why not get a template? Just take a pre-existing template.
I like it. Civil War.
So now you're going to change the titles and things, right? So what I'd like you to do is decide what you're going to do, and then go to edit.
We'll work on the same thing.
You can have the same topic, but you're going to do different things. All right. So look. All right. So now you're in your edit mode, and you pick what you want to start working on. See, no, actually, I'm allowed. Speed it up. Okay. So click on that and change your heading. Right here. So decide what you want your title to be, and work with it. So I didn't really want you searching the internet yet. I kind of wanted you to use the notes or the textbook.
Yes, since I'm from 702, I didn't get that many notes because I just came to 702.
Ah, so here, you want to go, just flip through it to get an idea of what you want to do. And you know what? Take a look at what some of them they're doing too.
But I already know what topic I'm going to go.
What's your topic?
Adolf Hitler and Holocaust.
I'm sorry?
The Holocaust.
The Holocaust, okay. So, open it up, get some facts. And remember, give me some facts on the Holocaust, and then how did it change America? Okay? 2. So I need 2 text boxes. Could be a sentence in each box, okay? Just a sentence in each box showing me how it transformed, yes. Yes. Okay. So now, I don't know. Yes. Perfect. Because your background information is the info on the event, right? Right? You have the transformation stuff, that's perfect. Okay. So you have your 2 text boxes. Start to get just 1 text box. I don't care if it's just a sentence, but it just shows what you're doing. The Civil War started, and it ended slavery. Right? So 1 Civil War, 1 ended slavery. Just basics, okay? I wish I could get around the back on that side, walking past you. Yeah, fixed it. But I don't know, magic will be different. We keep it very simple. I will let you get different things next time.
When are we
When are we gonna come?
What?
When are we coming back?
I'm not exactly sure. The different classes using.
Oh, no, it's cool.
So, yeah, exactly. Change the color.
Yeah, Mr. Green.
10:50.
I'd rather you get your info from the notes today. Alright? I'd rather, guys, get the info from the notes and text today or from what you remember. We will do the internet search next time. Okay? Alright, so now what I'd like you to do is, the Battle Saratoga. Alright, so now highlight this. Okay, and highlight the text. And now, well, you know what's going to be what I want to here on what it's about in your own words, and another text box how it changed America in your own words, just so you're starting that. Okay, all right. I'm looking to see that you have two text boxes. One in your own words, what you're writing about. The other one, how it transformed America. It could be a sentence or two in each box. Okay? Okay. Well, you did a lot. You know your topic. That's excellent. Now, how did it now a box how it transformed America?
Yeah.
Okay? All right, good. That is really what I'm looking for today. If you can get those two text boxes, I know they're going to look beautiful. I get it.
So, yeah.
Okay? I'm going to ask you to stop for a second. Hands up. Simon says hand up, or Mr. Glade says hand up, whatever you want to work with. Relax. Stretch a little bit. Take a look at your partner's work. Huh? What? You pleading the fifth. Well, a lot of students are pleading the fifth. They haven't answered too many questions. Okay? So you're not the only one. You've actually talked. So thank you. Dario. Stop. Take those headphones off. Wow. You know better. Okay, watch. Look at your rubric. Take your rubric out. Look at your rubric. Okay. Notice the title of your rubric. Mid-1700s to mid-1800s. I have scrapped that. Ladies, I'm letting you pick a topic from your studies this year. The first one, information. That's in your first text block. Information including the blog is complete and accurate. I want some basic information on what you're doing in that one text box, right? Now scroll down and look at the transformation. I'm sorry, before we go on, I'm going to say the whole thing I just said because Ms. Torres put it down and put the stop on the recording. So I'm going to go through the whole thing again, all right? So just give me like 2 minutes of your time. We'll go through it again and try to participate. Okay, looking at your rubric, if you look at the transformation section, could you read it, Dario? The transformation section. On the transformation, the 3-point rubric.
The student connects the event or person to the transformation of the target.
Okay, I'm sure I'm going to have a lot of pieces here on the data, the information. Okay, does everyone feel comfortable that they can link their information and show the transformation part? Everyone feels comfortable right now with the topic that they have, they can do that?
Yes.
All right, so for the next 10 minutes, do that. Text box with some information and show me your transformation box. I will look at these later tonight, and that's what I'm specifically looking for. Not the prettiest ones, but somebody who has the topic and the information and then the transformation information. That's specific to your rubric and to your essential question. Okay? All right, thank you. Maybe I'll have, next time, just have this set up, sitting to record, just instead of having to.
So do you want me to stop it now? Or
No.
Just, okay, just let it go.
Yeah, I guess you can look at different kids'
Yeah,
projects.
yeah, we could do that.
There we go. Oh, no. Okay.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So I put like this little showing that the new count, it's changing at the devices. Now, American border control, so like I think it's also, it was a sharing that like my.
Okay, good. So now what I would like you to do just before we end today is give me some text about the American Revolution, started when, and give me a text how it changed the United States, okay? And it could be a sentence or two in your own words, just so I see that you have your outline ready to go, okay? Now, I noticed yours, you have it on center. It looks good. If it looks weird sometimes, you can, left justify or something like that, so it looks like a regular paragraph. But that looks good. I'm not saying it doesn't, but just that's how we have it set. What are you looking to try to do? Oh, you did? Are you in edit mode? Yeah. Yeah, you should be able to do it. So, if you go here to image, will it let you search it? Oh, all right. Well, here, just do this. If you type here, right, you have a box. Right? Click on here, and then do your typing. All right. This just spans your text box. So now you can actually pick your font and color and start typing. Even if it's just your own words for a couple sentences.
So let's see, can you explain the task and exactly what you've done so far and what Mr. Glade would like to have you complete by the end of the period?
The task is to pick a topic that
So
describes,
what's your topic here?
like, for example, the effect and the cause. For example, in my work, I'm doing the Roaring Twenties. The Great Gatsby brings people together in this like a rebellious top era, and it brings the people together, which is for example, slavery brought apart the light skin and the dark skin
So
people.
how did the
So
gold rush
when the
change
Great
America
Gatsby
in your mind? How did it change?
it brought people together, so it connected the light skin and the dark skin people.
So that would be the change.
Yes, the change.
And that's what Mr. Glade's looking for.
Yeah.
Right, the change in America.
By the end of this work, he wants us to write in some ideas from both of the sides.
Say that again.
He wants us to write some ideas from both of the sides. The cause and the effect, some
Okay.
ideas.
Very nice so far. So this summary right here is in your own words, yes?
Yeah.
And what you know about and remember from studying this year
Yeah.
in 7th
All
grade.
right, so
Very nice details.
what we'll
Thank
do
you.
next year. Huh? No, not today. Because they have the moving up ceremony. So you got this.
Have an award, have an graduation for them entering the.
Yeah.
We didn't have that.
Exactly.
So, I know, it's new. So why don't you show, starting on the text box, how did the Battle of Yorktown change America in some way? Did it change the course of the war in some respect?
Maybe you can edit undo, guys. Carlos.
Okay, so just add that, put, transformation, start that one box. Okay, great. So the Confederates formed their own country, great. So now, put here, well, stop for a second. Go here and say how it changed America, and just start your transformation.
And now we do the politics of America on the bottom.
Okay, then try to start that, and you can just make a copy of this text box and slide it to the bottom, and just show that that's your transformation. So you're doing the Civil War. How did the Civil War change or transform America? Okay, so where is that shown on here? All right, so make sure that box is started and shown, okay? And so the Civil War most history. Okay. And American slaves were free, okay? So that's a summary. I'd like the box that say transforming America or something like that to show and start that, okay? Okay, guys, stop for a second. Look at your rubric. Look at the rubric. Look at the rubric. Look at the media box in particular. So you're stopping your typing, hands in the air. Okay, stretch if you have to. Media. Pictures, text boxes. You guys all have pictures and text boxes?
Yes.
Okay. Link. What is a link? Yes.
Like the name of the website you got your information from?
Okay, so it takes a person from your Blockster to where? The website you go. So that's a link. We're going to talk about a link next time. All right, so don't worry about that. Personal video. What's a personal video? Ileana, stop. Darrell. What's a personal video? Yes.
They that you make of yourself like talking about the topic.
Exactly. Now, for homework, you were going to just do a little script for, I don't know, maybe 40 seconds or so, or a minute, to talk about what you're doing, something you find that really stands out, and you're going to actually do a video of yourself saying that. All right? If you don't want to really do a video, maybe just do the voice section. I'll show you that too, okay? I'd like you to do a video for 30 seconds or so.
No.
Or you're adorable. You can make a video. All right, we'll see though. All right? Because we have the video capabilities here. And here's another one. I still hear typing. YouTube video, extra credit. Can we use YouTube here? No. So what do you think I want you to do? How are we going to try to get a video if we can't pull it off of YouTube? Yes.
To send you a lot like the link, and then you can transfer it to.
If you email me, look at here. You'll see Mr. Glade, yes, and my email address. If you go on YouTube, say, oh wow, this is like a 2-minute video. It's great. Could be even cartoon. Send me the link. I will convert it from the YouTube format to like an MP4 format, put it on a flash drive, and we'll put it into your project, okay? There's not many places where you can get a video that's compatible with Blockster, and we can't use YouTube, so it really cuts it down to a lot, all right? So that's your extra credit portion here, is emailing me a link from YouTube, okay? How many people think they have a fairly good start and they're confident with how their project is coming together? Okay? Alright? If you're not, talk to me, scan through your notes, find something that you feel strongly about or you like or you know, and use that topic, okay? If you want, email me, because I don't see you guys during the day, right? So, please email me. Alright, log off. What's your next class?